do something fun, and I'm going to be painting my face with some non-toxic neon body paint. The finishing look reminds me of something that a voodoo priest or priestess would wear during ceremony. So I decided to read off some facts and tell you the origins of voodoo. Let's get started. So voodoo, spelled V-O-D-O-U, also spelled in a more common way, V-O-O-D-O-O, or V-O-U-D-O-U, V-O-D-U-N, or in French, V-A-U-D-O-U, is a traditional Afro-Haitian religion. Voodoo represents a syncretism of the West African voodoo religion and Roman Catholicism by the descendants of the Dome in English or Dome in French, Congo, Yoruba, and other ethnic groups who had been enslaved and transported to colonial Saint-Domingue, as was known then, and partly Christianized by Roman Catholic ministries in the 16th and 17th centuries. The word voodoo means spirit or deity in the Fon language of the African kingdom of Dahomey, now is known as Benin. Voodoo is a worldview encompassing philosophy, medicine, justice, and religion. Its fundamental principle is that everything is spirit. Humans are spirits who inhabit the visible world. The unseen world is populated by Iowa or spirits, and the spirits of ancestors and the recently deceased. All these spirits are believed to live in a mythic land called Guinea, a cosmic Africa. The God of the Christian Bible is understood to be the creator of both the universe and the spirits. The spirits were made by God to help him govern humanity and the natural world. The primary goal and activity of voodoo is to servir Iowa, or to serve the spirits, to offer prayer and perform various devotional rites directed at God and particular spirits in return for health, protection, and favor. Spirit possession plays an important role in Afro-Haitian religion, as it does in many other religions. During religious rites, the believers sometimes enter a trance-like state in which the devotee may eat and drink, perform stylized dances, give supernaturally inspired advice to people, or perform medical cures or special physical feats. These acts exhibit the incarnate presence of the Iowa within the entranced devotee. Voodoo ritual activity, prayer, song, dance, and gesture is aimed at refining and restoring balance and in relationships between people and the spirits of the unseen world. Voodoo is an oral tradition practiced by extended families that inherit familial spirits, along with the necessary devotional practices from their elders in the city's local hierarchies of priestesses or priests or Mambo Anugan, children of the spirits, Onsi, and ritual drummers comprise more formal societies or congregations, or society. In these congregations, knowledge is passed on through a spirit of initiation or kanzo, in which the body becomes the site of spiritual transformation. There is some regional difference in ritual practice across Haiti, and branches of the religion include Rata, Dami, Igbo, Nago, Diriel, Mandig, Patois, and Congolese. There is no centralized hierarchy, no single leader, and no official spokesperson, but various groups sometimes attempt to create such official structures. There are also secret societies called Bizango, or Saint-Puel, that perform a religious jurisdictional function. A calendar of ritual feasts syncretized with the Roman Catholic calendar provides the yearly rhythm of religious practice. Important Iowa are celebrated on Saint's Day. For example, Ogu on St. James Day, which is July 25th, or Izeli Danto on the Feast of Our Lady of Mount Carmel, which is on July 16th. Dambella on St. Patrick's Day, which is on March 17th. And the Spirit of the Ancestors on All Saints' Day and All Souls' Day. Saints' Day and All Souls' Day is on November 1st and November 2nd. Many other familial feasts for the sacred children, for the poor, for particular ancestors, as well as initiations and funerary rituals occur throughout the year. Vilocan, the mythological abode of the voodoo spirits or Iowas. Voodoo, an African-derived religion, was taken to Haiti during the colonization period of 1492 through 1804 and has maintained many West African religious traditions. Amongst them are those of Benin, formerly known as Dahomey. Voodooists believe that Vilocan is in Africa, and they conceive of it as a city of mythic land of Guinea on an island below the sea. 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 Vilocan features prominently in voodoo worldview and ritual observances. Voodoo mythology conceives of the cosmos as the sphere made of two inverted halves of a gourd whose edges match perfectly. Inside that sphere are two mutually perpendicular and intersecting planes that are perceived in a cross section of the sphere. Representing the arms of the cross, the plane along which the two halves of the sphere are conjoined or constitutes the horizon. the perpendicular line of the cross that transects the horizontal plane forms the second arm of the cross and joins the top to the bottom of the sphere. Both planes provide the framework and supportive axis of the cosmic sphere. Moreover, Haitian and Beninese mythologies conceive of Earth as floating on water and stretching flat along the plane of the horizon in the center of the sphere. Far beneath Earth is Velocan, the vertical arm of the cross that conjoins the top to the bottom of the sphere, is said to pierce through the center of Earth to plunge into the city of Velocan. That vertical arm serves as the point of contact between Velocan and the world of the living, because during a ceremony, the priest or the ongun, or an assistant, or lapas, invokes it Iowa by drawing its geometric tracing as the community intones the appropriate song. The officiant traces the vive, or the geometric shape, on the floor of the temple by sifting corn flour between his thumb and index finger. Voodooists believe that those auditory and visual media summon a Iowa to the temple, and at the appropriate moment during a ritual, the Iowa leaves Velocan and climbs on the vertical arm of the cross to manifest itself in the body of a devotee in spirit possession. Spirit possession is an altered state of consciousness in which a spirit is believed to mount a devotee like a horse. Through that medium, a Iowa is given a voice with which they impart its sacred wisdom to a community, and conversely ears to listen to community concerns. At the outset of Voodoo ceremonies in the temple of Onfo, devotees make contact with the Iowas in Velocan by invoking Legba or Eligua through the medium of the priest or his assistant. Voodooists believe that Legba holds the keys that open the gates through which the Iowas pass to visit their devotees. Moreover, the Iowas are said not to speak the same languages as the devotees. Legba translates the supplications of the devotees to the respective Iowas in Velocan. In short, he is the mediator between Velocan and the profane world. Moreover, Buddhists believe that Velocan is the inverse of the profane world. That symbolism makes it clear that Vilocon is not a vague and mystical place. It is instead a cosmic mirror that reflects the images of the profane world but reverses them. That mirror image is symbolized by a number of ritual observances. First, the Iowas are referred to as reflecting the deportment and personalities of the living. They bear names such as Loko Miwa, meaning loco in the mirror, or Agsao du Miwa, Agoso in the back of the mirror. Alternatively, these terms could also be taken to mean, respectively, loco, we came, and aguson, known that we came in. Second mirror symbol can be noted when a possessed devotee greets another. The two bow while facing each other, reflecting the inverse movement of the other, and then they perform a number of clockwise and counterclockwise turns to represent the mirrored sights of the profane world. Third, the community performs the ritual dances by revolving in a counterclockwise motion around central pole in the temple. That pole is to the vertical arms of the cosmic cross described earlier. The principle of inversion is fundamental to Voodoo's worldview, theology, and rituals. The relationship between Vilocon and the profane world takes the cosmographic image of a cross that divides the four quarters of cosmic space, symbolizes the fact of communication between Vilocon and the profane world, and expresses the nature of the difference between these worlds. And its modes of reality. Voodooism is most popular and practiced in West Africa and Louisiana, and in places that hold the remnants of West Africa or West African slavery, such as Cuba, Brazil, Puerto Rico, and the Dominican Republic. So, aside from the usual way that we're used to seeing voodoo spelled, VOODOO, it is also spelled in other ways, such as VODOU, VOODOO, which is the most common way, and VOUDOU, VODUN, or in French, VAUDOU. Priestesses or priests are called Mambo and Ongun. Children of the spirits, or called the Onsi, and the ritual drummers are called the Ondogi. congregations are called Suesieti. Initiation or Kanzo. Okay. It also says that there is some regional difference in ritual practice across Haiti, and branches of the religion include Rada, Daumi, Ibu, Nako, Diriu, Manding, and Petois. By the way, I want to say that I don't practice voodoo. I have respect for all religions and am interested in educating myself on all religions. If you are a practitioner of voodoo, and I have totally butchered some of the names, forgive me. And by no means was I saying that this style of face painting has anything to do with the voodoo religion. I was inspired, so I decided to do so. You guys, I really enjoyed doing this video. I literally had no plan for where I was going to place the paint and what colors I was going to use. I kind of just flowed with it and came up with what you see in the video. And I was very pleased with the outcome. I believe I did a really good job for a first timer. It's not the first time I've ever painted, but it is the first time I've ever painted my skin. It also reminds me of the girls in a Travis Scott video. I think it was Mamacita with Rich Homie and Young Thug. The feel on this paint of the paint on my face was actually quite satisfying. It was very cool and smooth. Also, I came up with the idea to do this. It was so random. Me and a friend of mine went to a adult novelties shop, and I came across some neon body paint, and I had to get it. I wasn't quite sure what to do, so I got creative and decided to paint my face. Also, if y'all enjoyed this and want to see more, just either leave a comment or send an email. I would love to do this again, but differently, of course. I think it's absolutely beautiful, especially with the green hair. Especially with the green hair. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you think in the comments. Also, you guys, I've been practicing hand movements. I've never made a hand movement video. We know what I'm just doing, hand movements, whether they're gentle or aggressive.